if you are going to do the alchemical magic work of dissolving who you are in order to reform as the new version of you that you want to become, I recommend that you keep a diary. Or if you are in session with me or do any of my programs, whenever you have to write, I recommend that you keep the pages. Now, some people will say, burn them, bury them, do whatever in order to release. But here's the thing. Once you've written down the words of what your beliefs are, how you're feeling, and then you've done the work to dissolve it, the work is done, right? You don't need to burn or bury a piece of paper in order for the release to happen. The release has already happened. But what then happens is you find yourself waking up the next day in a slightly altered universe, right? In a world where things are just different. The opportunities that come to you, the way you see the world, the way people interact with you, you have already made the change, right? And what will happen is you will start to believe that it has always been that way. You'll say, I haven't really changed. I've always been like this. Because you don't take with you the old version of you who still has the fear and lack and smallness and worry and anxiety, right? You cast that off. It has been dissolved. You have become something new. And so, more often than not, actually, you will forget how you even used to feel. And what happens when you do that is you can allow yourself to believe that nothing has changed, right? I've been in session with people who will make a statement at the beginning, like, I have never believed in myself. And by the end of the session, they are saying, I have always believed in myself. And both of those statements were true at the point where they were saying them. But unless you have that evidence, this diary, these pages that you've written, you won't actually see how deeply transformational the work you're doing is. And then you might find yourself thinking, well, you're not doing anything that's meaningful and you're not really making any changes, and therefore you will stop. When I read back the pages that I have, I am completely astonished at the way I used to think, at the thoughts I used to hold absolutely true, the beliefs that were 100% true for me. And I'll read back at them now and think, I barely even recognise that person. But it triggers in me a memory of how it used to feel when I was there, right? And without that evidence, I would swear to you, I have always been like this, right? I would swear to you, I have never had a negative relationship with money. I have always had a positive relationship with my body. I have always known that I could do anything that I wanted to or could achieve anything I wanted to achieve. I would always believe that I have been looking after myself physically all of my life and that I have always dressed in the way that I dress, right? But I have screeds and screeds of evidence that says, actually, you were in a completely different place, right? So, keep a diary, keep hold of your notes, read back at them every now and again, and allow yourself to really appreciate how deeply magical this work that you are doing really is. And do not forget to tell me what is happening for you as you do this alchemical magic to change your life.